Is 7:20 in the morning. We're getting ourselves together to go to this flight to Incheon. This is Incheon. We're gonna try to go to Phuket. Justin, you ready? All right. So, of course, we're doing this whole thing standby. We're gonna see if we can make it work. So we're trying to do standby from Atlanta to Incheon and then Incheon to Phuket. I'm really hoping it all works out today because we really want to get there today. All right, well, we will get there on June 2nd. Today is June 1st. The time is currently 7:21. So literally just woke up. Had enough time to wash face, brush teeth. And now we're gonna be headed out soon to go to the airport. All right, we made it to the airport and we were trying to get Delta One. We were non-rev, of course, like we said earlier before we left the house, but we were trying to get Delta One and we were number 3 and 4 on the list, but out of nowhere, 2 other people just woke up this morning and decided that they wanted to go to Incheon. So they signed in and it kicked us down to number 5 and number 6. And we're not gonna go 5 and 6 over to Incheon. 15-hour, 40-minute flight in main cabin, no. So we canceled that. Now we're gonna grab some breakfast. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly through Minneapolis. So we're gonna go up to Minneapolis and then we're gonna go from Minneapolis to Incheon. Way more seats, give us even more time to kind of just mosey on around the airport and grab some breakfast. So breakfast is coming up. He said he wasn't introduced.
Oh, see, now I'm not talking about What is this? You got to go.
About to go.
The soul. With my soul.
14 with my soul. 14 hours and 16 minutes. 14 hours and 16 minutes. Yep. When we go to sleep, we'll still be on the plane when we wake up.
For the additional 8 hours.
Yep.
How many?
And now it's finally time to start wining and dining. The best part about Delta One is, of course, the luxury seats that you're in, all the good food that you get, and the A1 service of Delta flight attendants in Delta One. Really love the fact that I got to get some sleep on this flight. Laid the seat all the way down, turns into like a little bed, and you get to go ahead on and knock out for a little while. Love, love, love these mini suites that we have on board. Creates that more homey feel. Now altogether we got 3 different meals on this flight, but right now you're currently looking at our mid-service meal. This is the map showing how far we have to go. This is a 14-hour and 16-minute flight, as I've already mentioned, from Atlanta to Incheon. So we had quite a ways to go, but once we were finally on the ground, I was so happy to have landed in Incheon. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so the airport was completely empty. So it made it even cooler to kind of just explore during our layover here in Incheon. So again, you know, we have the 7-hour layover in Incheon. We didn't even leave out of the airport on this layover. We just kind of wanted to just hang out and wait for the plane. This is our first time flying Cathay Pacific, so I didn't really know what to expect from the service. But walking onto the aircraft, taking a look at the aircraft, it does seem like it's pretty nice. Got on board, you can tell it's a little bit of an older aircraft, but it was okay. We had a lot of room. Very spacious on board, and the food was good. We were exhausted at this point. There was the baby crying on the plane. It was hot on the plane. We were just ready to finally get from Hong Kong to where were we going next? Man, No, from Incheon to Hong Kong, which is now where we are now in this video. So the Hong Kong airport was amazing. Like, this place is just like on steroids. It was so nice. I was so taken aback by how glamorous it was and how clean it was. Also, Incheon was very clean as well, but this one right here was just like to the T. It was just clean, clean, clean. So anyway, we made our way around through passport immigrations and made our way over to our next flight. Getting ready to head to Phuket. So walking through the airport was really nice. Very clean, had a lot of space. It was beautiful watching these airplanes take off. I mean, the views here from this airport are just beautiful with the mountains in the background. And I never also knew that this was Cathay Pacific's like main hub, that their headquarter offices are like right across the street. So it's kind of cool being in their domain and seeing how they do things in Hong Kong. That's that beautiful shot of that plane taking off. And I could sit here and watch this. Last leg from Hong Kong to Phuket. How's the travel day been? Yeah? I think it's been good too. It's been a good journey. That was me asking Justin how he's been, how did he feel, throughout our long 30-hour day travel. We're not going business class this time. We are in economy this time. But it could have been worse. It could have been better. It was just a long day, 30-hour travel day. You can imagine that's just a lot, So, but again, here we are boarding our Cathay Pacific last flight from Hong Kong to Thailand, which is set up. I think it's a 3-hour flight, exactly 3-hour flight. And you can look at the plane and kind of tell that it's a little old. So, I mean, nothing to be worried about. But I was just like, I'm not really feeling that. And it was hot on the plane as well. But we were there landing into Phuket. Man, we were happy to finally look out the window and see those little islands and things that we're going to be soon touring and all of that good stuff. So it just seems like the 3-hour flight was just so long because we were just so ready to get off the plane and be done. This was the moment that I had been waiting for 30 hours, to finally say that I am officially in Thailand, South Asia, in Phuket. Walking up this jet bridge, I was so happy that this 30-hour travel day had finally came to an end, and that I was much closer to the hotel that we'd be staying in. So yeah, I'm really happy that we were finally able to get here to this point. And there it is. Welcome to Phuket. As soon as you arrive, you can feel the vibes, and okay, it's time to have fun.
So we booked the driver
on the app called Grab, and it was 860 Thai baht dollars, which is in USD about $20. So super cheap ride for over an hour drive from the airport to our resort. But stay tuned, guys. We're going to have a lot more coverage from Phuket. Give you guys a lot of more insider tips of what you can do here on the island.